What makes relationships last?
Our relationship has had its ups and downs, but what we've found is good communication holds everything together.
We decided to dedicate time every week to not only strengthen our relationship, but stimulate personal growth.
Strong relationships are built on strong communication.
Welcome to Date Night Conversations.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Date Night Conversations. I'm Chantel.
And I'm Greg.
And in this video, guys, Greg and I are going to ask each other 3 random questions we have never asked each other before.
Guys, I so look forward to these questions. They always take us off on a different level of thinking, start conversations you never would have had if you weren't playing this game.
Absolutely. It's pretty interesting.
Guys, please feel free to comment down below. Let us know your responses to these questions.
Yeah. We love interacting with you guys. All right. So you ready to get into it?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. All right. You're up with question 1.
First question. What's your dream job if money didn't matter?
I think what I'm doing. My dream job is doing what I'm doing now. And that's, just experiencing new things in the world and sharing them with others with the hopes of inspiring them to do the same.
Yeah, this is the live life for a living.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you have fun doing that you look forward to and you can do with excitement, and to get paid whatever to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And right now that's this, because I'm having so much fun. Like the whole family's having so much fun. So I would love to keep doing
I
can't think of anything else. Yeah.
Me neither. So did we both answer that question kind of at the same time?
So. I think you should really consider what you're doing and compare it to what that would be.
Okay, yeah.
Because I think so many people settle for what's safe and then they kind of get lost in that.
We did at one point.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
And as soon as you answer a question like that, what's your dream job if money didn't matter?
You can look back and see how far you've come. Because, we were doing that. We were in the safe net. And we got complacent there.
Yeah. Like, how many people get talked out of their dream? Because it's something like dance, it's something like music, and then people tell them, oh, it's so hard to get into that. There's so much competition.
Yeah.
You know what? You need to get a nice trade.
Yeah, I'm sure that happens every second of the day. Someone's being told that.
You should do this, you should do that. Yes. There's always jobs for this. And then people just take a job because then they'll get a job.
Yeah, they don't want to hear their family member.
Yes, their parents are going to be nagging me if I don't do this.
Yeah.
And then they can't stand what they do. It's stress every day, hate their job. But hey, it pays the bills. And then you live for the vacation.
No, that's just...
Yeah. That's what we're trying to avoid.
Exactly. There's so much more. There's so much more beyond that.
Okay, I think that answers it.
That's it? Okay. All right, guys. So we're going to throw the question back to you, but I'll read it one more time. What's your dream job if money didn't matter? All right, guys. Yeah. You know what to do. Drop a comment down below. I'd really like to hear this one. You
could be like, who's the person who travels to different hotels and just stays in hotels to rate them?
Yeah.
You get to travel all over the world to all these different resorts and
that would be an awesome job.
Like staying at all these different resorts and things. Like writing reviews professionally.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
So yeah, hotels, resorts, just like traveling the world and sharing the experience, getting paid to do that.
That'd be
pretty
amazing.
Awesome job.
Yeah, I think I would like a job like that. Pretty awesome.
There's so many people doing it. Yeah, some of them it's like Instagram.
I know. That is so true.
Yeah.
That is
Post the pictures as you go, and then that becomes all I do is
post pictures for a living.
Yeah. You're like National Geographic photographers.
I didn't even think of that. Thank you for bringing my attention to that. All right, guys. We're looking forward to interacting with you. All right.
I'm excited to hear some of these.
Me too. We're moving on to question number 2, and it's your turn. Sorry. That's okay.
No, it's your turn.
Is it my turn?
You got question number 2.
Oh my gosh. Okay. My turn. Do you feel like we work as a team on making decisions? Explain.
Oh, 100%. That one's like easy.
Yeah, that
Everything
is an easy
one. Sometimes, honestly, sometimes annoyingly. Like, you'll ask me, I'm like, oh, you don't need me to finalize that decision. And you're like, I just feel safer just having your input. And then I do the same. You're like, Greg, come on, It's
just, it matters. We value it so much and we haven't even realized it, which is why we keep coming back to saying things like that. Because we do everything together. Everything's done as a team. So to not have your input means a whole lot.
Do you feel like we work as a team on making decisions?
Yes, I do.
Like every decision. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Simple things.
Yeah.
It's just that. It's legitimately teamwork.
Yeah.
How about I do this while you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
All the time. That's how you get it done. Good job. All right, guys, we're going to throw the question back to you, but let's read it one more time.
Do you feel like you work as a team with your partner when it comes to making decisions?
Yes. If you guys like to share, please do. You know what to do. Drop a comment down below. All right, so we're moving on to question 3 already.
Last question.
Last question, and it's yours.
What big decision in your life felt scary at the time, but looking back was the best decision you could have made?
To be honest, I think it would be going from working in the community full-time to doing this full-time and nursing on the side in the hospital. And I'll tell you why it was a big decision. Because we're just explaining comfort zones, and I was comfortable with a salary. And it's like, that's the security. That's what I'm bringing to the table here. That's what's, helping the family. It's what's raising the kids. So when I remove that, how will I swim? Because everything was so uncertain. But I knew that I wanted to work for myself. I want to get into entrepreneurship. And the only way to do it was just do it. And the opportunity came, and I just acted on the opportunity. And I've gotten this far, and I have to say, I'm extremely happy. But it was a difficult decision. Because either are you going to go back to being unhappy and doing that for the rest of your life, or are you going to come over here and do what you love and follow your passion? So I think that was why it was hard, but it was the best decision I ever made. Oh, I know one for you. It's like when you went to the new gym in Toronto. That was really big change, but it taught you a lot.
That's probably one of them. It was both starting it and quitting it.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like that whole experience was one that really shifted things for me. Yeah, I didn't know how to. So I worked at the same place for years, like more than 10 years. I had a client base. I was very comfortable, and then I get basically a phone call, a friend saying, "Hey, if you're interested in doing something different, I have a friend downtown. He's looking for somebody with your skill set. So he needs an experienced trainer. He's got a position. He's got clients for you. It may be worth looking into."
Yeah, the offer it just seemed so promising.
Yeah. So I went down, talked to everybody, and it was so many possibilities. Just a completely different demographic, working with different people. I'm downtown Toronto. I'm actually in a wealthier area of Toronto now, and completely different client base. Anyway, leaving everything behind, because I saw that as progression. Yeah, that was a scary decision at the time.
I remember that one, yeah.
And so even though, how long was I there for?
9 months.
9 months?
I think so.
I was only there for 9 months, and then it was the same thing again when I left, because I realized commute
matters.
is huge. I didn't realize the significance of 10 minutes back and forth. I go home for lunch to you're here all day, because depending what traffic's doing, it's the fastest it will ever be is 35 minutes one way. That's if everything is moving perfectly smoothly.
Yeah.
But it could take usually an hour one way. So I'd say that was more of the actual average.
Yeah, that can
and this is the difference of
so fast.
Yeah, if you left 10 minutes later, you'd be good. If you left 10 minutes earlier, it's crazy how the traffic works like that. But anyway, and that has a huge impact on everything that goes on when it starts taking that much time from your life.
Yeah, you have no motivation to go to work. The drive is so long. I totally get that. I've been there.
Okay, but so there even though the position itself was promising, and I learned so much there, and everybody I worked with was awesome. It was a really great experience, but all in all, it just wasn't for me, and I wasn't happy. That's what it really came down to. I wasn't happy.
And you realize how much your happiness matters.
Yeah,
right?
when I left, I told the owner, I'm just not happy. And he's like, "What if you're making more?" I'm like, honestly, I don't see that I would be happy.
Yeah.
He's like, if your check looked like this, I think you'd still be here. I'm like,
oh man.
Yeah.
Because there's other things that you start complaining about that you weren't happy with.
That's just it. And I actually told him, I'm like, I think you should ask everybody, because I think that's the biggest issue is just people aren't happy.
Yeah.
But it was like a real conversation.
Yeah. And a good one too.
Yeah, because there's just, anyways, I don't want to dwell on that.
No.
So yeah,
that was a good question.
Big decision in your life felt scary at the time. It was that whole experience, going in and coming out.
Yeah, totally feel you on that one. I remember that was a hard time for you. All right, so we're gonna throw it back to them. All right, guys, it's your turn. Let's read the question one more time. What big decision in your life felt scary at the time, but looking back was the best decision you could have made? All right, guys, you know what to do. Drop a comment down below. All right. So that was Date Night Conversations, episode 40.
Nice. Yeah, I'm loving these.
I am too. I was going to say, I really had fun with the questions tonight, and it really made me think, and I like that.
Yeah. This is a priority.
Yes.
I love spending the time with you.
Aww. I love spending time with you too.
I really look forward to
So sweet.
it. And yeah.
I really look forward to interacting with these guys too.
Yeah, absolutely. So as we're filming this, there's another one that was posted earlier today, and like we're excited to go back and look at the comments and chat back and forth with you guys.
Yes. All right, guys, we're looking forward to interacting with you. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.